In this video, segment EF appears to be tangent to the circle. But is it really? In this video, we will use calculations and words to justify whether or not segment EF is actually tangent to the circle. Now, first of all, notice that segment DE is a radius. And then this other segment that I'm highlighting in red right now is also a radius. Radii of the same circle will, of course, all be equal. So if DE is 14, that means that this is 14 right here as well. So that's going to be useful to know. And here's why. If EF is indeed tangent to the circle, then this should be a right triangle, because one of the properties of a tangent is that a tangent is always going to be perpendicular to the radius. So that means this triangle that I'm marking in red, this should be a right triangle. So let's use the Pythagorean theorem to verify whether or not this is a right triangle. If it is a right triangle, then that means EF really is a tangent, and we just proved it. If this is not a right triangle, then EF is not a tangent, and we've just proven that. So how do we prove if this is a right triangle or not? Let's see if it fits the Pythagorean theorem. Does leg squared plus leg squared equal to the hypotenuse squared? Before we get too carried away, what is the hypotenuse? Looks like that's 50. All right. Yeah, I'm just adding 14 and 36, so that's 50. So does 14 squared plus 48 squared equals 50 squared? That's the question. So a squared plus b squared, does that equal c squared? Just put a question mark on it. We don't know yet. Okay, 14 squared, that's 196. Okay, let me just double check. Okay, and then 48 squared. Yeah, that really is 48. That's a pretty big number. Okay, 48 squared is 2,304. Okay, 50 squared is going to be 2,500, 2,500. All right, are these equal? Question mark. Well, 2,304 plus 196 is 2,500. Look at that. So 2,500 does equal 2,500. Exclamation mark. It's very exciting. So the Pythagorean theorem is working here. So that means that this is a right triangle. This is a 90-degree angle. So that means this must be a tangent to the circle. Okay, so I've used calculations. It says use calculations and words. So I've been speaking the words, but I think I should go back and write those words down now. So here comes my summary statement. So here's my summary statement. Since the Pythagorean theorem works, triangle DEF is a right triangle, and specifically angle E is a right angle. Therefore, segment DE is perpendicular to segment EF, and segment EF is tangent to the circle. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this video. Go ahead and click here in the red apple to watch the next video. Click in the green apple to subscribe, or click the yellow apple for the full playlist.